Hey there, this is Abigail from Abigail's Crafts How To, and today I'm going to be showing you some basic crochet stitches. So we'll get right on. I'm going to make a simple slip knot with the wrong hand and slip it on my hook. Okay, I like to hold my work with the work tensioned between these fingers here and the yarn over this finger, the working yarn, simply because it makes it easy for me to just catch it and hook it like that. There isn't really a right or a wrong way, whatever is comfortable for you. As long as you're getting the result, don't let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong, because there isn't really a wrong way. So we're going to start off with a chain stitch, which, as you can see, involves me just catching the yarn like so and pulling it through the loop, through the stitch on the hook. Catch and pull it through, catch and pull through. And as you can see, there's our first chain, our foundation chain. If you're working backwards and forwards, you'll usually start with a foundation chain like this. It's handy for knitting as well, because you can use it as a sort of temporary cast on. Okay, so time to turn around and start doing some single crochets. Now if I were to try and crochet into this loop, as you can see, that's not going to happen. It just pulls it back out again. So let me just replace that stitch. We need to crochet into the second loop from the chain. Also, single crochet is higher than a chain. It's taller, it's about so high. So if you're starting from here, then your work's just going to sort of slope down at the ends. It's going to pull it tight and it'll come out a weird shape. So we're going to crochet into here. And we're going to go through both loops of the chain. If you can see, it looks a little bit like a braid. Try and show you that. Underneath both loops. Pull the yarn through, and now see we have two loops on the hook. We only want one, so we're going to pull that through. I'll show you that again. And the two loops. Pull it through, and through both loops. Into the chain stitch, pull the yarn through, and through those two loops. Through the chain stitch, pull the yarn through, and through. And one last time, two times I think. Sometimes crocheting into a chain can be a little bit fiddly, especially if you've pulled your stitches quite tight. It can be a bit of a struggle because it wriggles around. And last one. Through both loops. Bring the yarn through and crochet those two loops together. Okay, so let's turn round and let's have a go at some double crochet. Okay, but to do that we need to get up to height, so we need to start with two chain stitches. Single crochet you had one chain stitch, double you start the row with two. Double crochet is going to be twice as high. And we double crochet by wrapping the yarn over the hook, so you have two loops of yarn on the hook. Into your next chain, under both loops you see, same as before. Pull the yarn through, and you're going to crochet all three of these loops, but only two at a time. So we're going to pull the yarn through the first two, and then the second two. And you can see where double crochet comes from, because you're crocheting twice. One, two. Got a couple more to do here. Over the hook, through the stitch, pull the yarn through, and then 1, 2. I think we can probably move on to triple crochet now. I'm going to turn around there. Obviously this isn't going to be anything, it's just to show you. And as you might imagine, to get up to height for triple crochet we need 3 chain stitches. On some patterns you might see 4 to get up to height, but that really depends on how tight you crochet and the yarn and hook you're using, so go with what works for you, 3 or 4. And to triple crochet, sometimes called treble crochet, we wrap the yarn around the hook twice, so now we have 3 loops on the hook. And we're going to go through the stitch, pull the yarn through the stitch, and this time, as you might guess, we're going to go 3 times. Once through the first 2 loops, once through the next 2, and again through the next 2. Twice around the hook, through the stitch, and pull the yarn through. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you that one last time. 1, 2, twice around the hook, through the stitch, pull the yarn through. 1, 2, 3. And when you've finished, you can just snip your yarn, push it through the stitch and pull it tight, and we have a thing. Okay, so yeah, we've got single crochet, double and triple, 3 different heights. Okay, that's about all you need to know, all I've got to tell you for today. Have fun!